September 2024 was the deadliest month for Russian forces since the start of the war in Ukraine. Russia's strategy of massive Meatwave assaults is taking a heavy toll and raising questions about how long the Kremlin can maintain this costly approach. According to British military intelligence, in September, Russian casualties averaged 1,271 soldiers killed or wounded every day, topping the previous high from May. The rise in casualties is linked to more intensive fighting in the Kharkiv and Kursk regions, as well as the heavy fighting along the entire front line. Analysts say Russia is relying on its centuries-old strategy of mass infantry tactics, which is likely the leading factor in the record number of casualties. Often called Meatwave assaults, Russia is simply sending in more bodies than Ukraine can shoot in an effort to overwhelm the Ukrainian positions. The UK's Ministry of Defense estimates Russia lost close to 650,000 soldiers since the war started in February 2022, with daily casualty numbers exceeding 1,000 for 5 straight months. Despite these heavy losses, Russia is slowly making gains in eastern Ukraine, recently capturing the town of Vadar after several failed attempts. The town itself is mostly just rubble at this point, but Russia's capture of it is still seen as its most significant battlefield victory since taking Avdiivka in February, and Vuhledar could serve as a launching point for future offensives. Back in the homeland, Russia's defense industry is struggling with labor shortages as well, as the military competes with other sectors for new recruits. To address this, the Kremlin turned to unconventional methods like recruiting prisoners and offering higher pay to defense workers. There are also reports Russia is getting an influx of North Korean troops, which is probably why there has been no announcement of a second wave of mobilization in Russia, even as recruitment efforts fall short. Even with winter fast approaching and a large number of Russian troops taking up positions in open fields, experts say there's little chance of a pause in Russian operations, meaning these high casualty rates are likely to continue. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Ryan Robertson, and if you want more of our unbiased, straight-fact reporting on the war in Ukraine, be sure to download the Straight Arrow News app today or log on to san.com.